ways. I know what I need to find a way. But I know that it's worth saying, but I don't know what to say. Or there it is.
Hello and welcome to Fat Daddy's Learning Channel once again. Today we're going to build on what we were learning in the customized interaction button video thing wherein we built this interaction. Except this time we're going to add video to our interaction, and we're also going to make it to where the video will replay every time this button is hit. That kind of instantiates this group here. So what we're going to do is, first things first, we added the video. Now, this is an important note. You can only have one slide video per slide. And the way around that is to insert video using event video. The trouble with that is that unless you use absolute paths a lot, which means that everything that's on your computer will always be on your computer, and you're never going to pass this Captivate file back and forth to your compatriots, you're in trouble, because if you do pass this file back and forth via a server and the path changes as this the path to the asset or the video changes as you pass this file back and forth, the user that picks up this file on the other end won't be able to view your video. It'll just show up as a gray square, and you'll have to relink the video every time. So there's some drawbacks to each approach. If you use slide video, which means that you just drag it from the library onto the stage, you can only have one. If you try to do two, you get this nasty message. Slide already contains a slide video. Remove the slide video to continue. And I've talked to Captivate about this. They are not going to change that. It's just the way Captivate's built. Ain't no way around it. So if you want to have more than one video, like let's say we had a video for button 2 and button 3, you would have to play with and enjoy the insert video function with event video here. Alright, so that said, this video also won't loop on its own. If you look here under the options, there's really no looping option for slide video. Now for event video there is, because it's running through a flash player. This video, the stage video, is using Captivate as the flash player. So we're going to have to create our own looping function, and it's fairly easy. What we have set up is fairly similar to last time. The difference is, button 2 and button 3, they're still going to show the same images and text. Button 1 is going to show this video and button 1 text. But we also want the video to rewind. If the video doesn't rewind, what's going to happen is whenever you play this slide, it'll just keep cruising along the timeline until it hits a pause, and then if you hit button 1 at that point, it'll put you right where this pause is, or wherever you are in this timeline. So you'll only get to watch whatever portion of the video is available in the timeline at that point. We don't want to do that. It's pretty useless. So what we're going to do is on enter, we're going to execute an advanced action. And I've created an action here called frame snag. And what frame snag does, very similar to our other session on creating a replay button, is it assigns same variable, set frame, with CP info current frame, like we did before. So that's fairly familiar. And what we're going to do is, instead of creating a replay button, we're going to add the replay function to the action that exists for button 1 here. And the way that we do that is we open up the action, and everything here is the same as it was in the previous custom interaction tutorial, except for this line. This line is going to assign CP command go to frame and resume with vset frame. Again, all of this should be familiar at this point. I really ought to number these videos because I'm too lazy to go over all this stuff in detail again. Alright, so let's see what we get here. We're going to hit F10. Alright, hit button 2 text, button 2 image. Button 3 text, button 3 image. Button 1 plays the video. Button 2, button 3, button 1. It rewinds, starts over. Button 2, button 1. And because we did our math correctly in the other portion, our next button appears as soon as all 3 of these buttons have been pushed. So that's pretty much it. Not really a whole lot of complexity to it. Again, we're really surviving Adobe's interactions, which are great, but are only about halfway there. So I look forward to speaking with you again soon, speaking near you on another topic whenever I unlazy myself and make more videos. If you would, leave comments letting me know what you'd like to see, what's wrong with what I've been doing so far. Now leave that out. Don't tell me what I'm doing wrong. I know what I'm doing wrong. I'm just going to ignore it. And if you would, if there are any corrections that need to be made in here, anything you found to improve what I'm posting up here, just go ahead and let me know. And I'll be glad to continue to support the community of people changing lives. Yeah, that sounds good.